All right, Sean says he's got a 94. He's calling me over.
What is this thing?
Really?
1926.
Wow.
In the late 1800s, many townships were quickly growing. From just a 5 to 10 person population jumping to close to 100 seemingly overnight. By the turn of the century in 1900, small towns grew along the dusty dirt roads all over the countryside. Coal mines, blast furnaces, and millwork was in full force by this time. If satellite imagery was available, it would have shown many small towns of less than a dozen homes strewn across 20 acres or less all over. This particular area we searched today was just that. Less than a dozen small homes lined the property on either side. There is no story to be told for any of the families that inhabited these homes, or the town for that matter. We can only speculate that this small group of homes were built with the dreams of people who hoped that their small town would grow into a thriving town much like Pittsburgh and many other large towns at this time. However, it is known that this group of homes stood for approximately 40 years. What exactly ended their dream? Hard times through the Great Depression? Did the small town depend on short work of the mines and the mills that eventually closed down? It'll probably never be known. Let's see if we can locate any history that's been buried for close to 100 years and write the story for the town that never was.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Detecting PA. Me and Sean are in this middle of this swamp heading to an old town that's on a 1900 map. We do not know how old this site is. It could be 1860s, 1870s for all we know, but we do know it was gone by the 1940s. So hopefully we get in there and we find some good stuff. Hopefully we can make it out of the bottom of this swamp without it swallowing us up. Yeah, stay tuned, it's gonna be a good one. We made it to the old town. This is the first cellar hole that we come up on. You know, there should be multiple other sites out along this in this direction, but we got our first really big cellar hole behind us. We'll show you a little bit of that. We come across this site looking at a map actually last evening, and it looks as though there may have been a town here in the year 1900. It fell within the limits of a larger town back in the 1870s and 1880s, or I'm sorry, back in the 1870s and 1860s. So I couldn't tell if this was here before 1900, but there was multiple sites here in 1900, so we're not sure what kind of a town this was. We wanted to come in here and figure it out. There may have been some coal mining towns. It could have been maybe the original starter town. We don't know, but we're gonna spend some time in here, metal detect around, and see what we can find. Hopefully we can figure out what this town was used for, and hopefully find some good relics and coins.
But I must ask you a question. Have you subscribed to the channel yet?
So like and subscribe if you guys like this kind of content, and let's get going.
All right, so Jerry yelled coin, but I have no clue where he's at in here. He needs to wave his hand or something. Now this is where I'm walking right now. It's shoulder height. Oh, there he is.
It's tough swinging in here, buddy.
Did you find the second cellar hole yet?
Yeah, so it looks like they're angling a little bit. We thought they were going to be more perpendicular with a creek, but they're kind of more parallel with the creek. They're kind of going that way a little bit, but yeah, it's coming through here. I got some glass and stuff in a hole, and then I don't have my module on my machine, so I'm not sure what number this is. So this is going to be a complete mystery, but I popped that out. So let's go ahead and see what it is. Oh, okay, we got a weedy already. So that's good. This site, again, was here in 1900. So let's see what year it would have been. So let's flip like this. Year should be right in here somewhere. We'll come back after we get a year off this thing. All right, so we got a year off it. It is an early one. 1917. It's very hard to tell. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Sometimes you guys can see the dates on these coins better than we can. Let's zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, you can roughly see it there. You can see the 17 plain as day.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's a good sign. So we're going to keep swinging in here and hopefully we get a couple more. I mean, this is going to be an awesome site in the winter, buddy, when all this stuff's dead.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be able to swing in here like it's a field. This is all like chest high weeds. All right, let's keep going.
So I actually have a find in the hole here. I'm gonna have to trek back through here and try to locate my shovel and my detector. But I have a find in the hole. Whenever we get there, I'll set you up. All right, so I did find my spot. Like I said, it's chest high weeds in here, and it's not easy swinging, but finding a hole here is actually pretty cool, and I think I know what it is. We'll turn you around and see if you can figure it out too. All right, so the find's right here. When I pulled the first piece out, all I saw was this. I thought, oh, just a scrap piece of metal. Well, then I scanned over the hole again, and there was another piece in there. And then there was this part, and this was attached to it, somewhere on here. So this is some sort of clip that I don't know where that would have been hung from, but look at this. I think these are photographs. Obviously, I mean, if you used water and some pressurized air with it, you might be able to get something off of it. I think it's paper, but that is pretty neat. Actually, that feels kind of hard right there, so I don't know if that was, I'm not sure. Now, why this was lost in here, did the gentleman that had this, you know, break up with his girlfriend, or his girlfriend broke up with him? He got mad, threw it out in the yard, buried it, who knows? But I guarantee you that was a photograph of somebody. And of course, it's been in the ground for the last almost 100 years or more. Pretty cool find there. I'm gonna stick this in the pouch. All right, well, I got a signal over here. Boy, I really gotta watch walking through this stuff. Hopefully there's not a well in here somewhere. It's always a good idea to take somebody else with you, because if I were to step into a well, or Sean were to step into the well, I'd be at least here to help him get out, especially in an area like this. Let's walk back over here and show you this piece. All right, so in this hole here, I popped out this. Now, most of this is iron. Looks like it was coated with copper or brass, but that there, I believe, is the, you know, piece to an old lamp. Would have had a base down here. The lampshade would have been up here. I had like a decorative thing here. That's a nice little find. We're gonna keep working through here. I found an old deer trail, and underneath these trees, it doesn't get a whole lot of sun, so the weeds aren't as bad in here. So I'm gonna work through here, and hopefully we find something else cool. So I've dug a bunch of mason jar lids, and they ring up 81 on the dais too. This was an 81 as well. At some point you're like, I'm done digging 81s, but I powered through, figured I'd dig it regardless. Could be something good. Turns out it is. Like I said, it was a steady, repeatable 81. This is a humongous pocket knife. Pocket knife was closed when it was lost. So did it drop out of his pocket? Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that the last time, whenever I first dug it up. Wow, that's pretty cool. This side actually has the same. Would have been a beautiful knife at the time. I don't know what kind it is, but beautiful find, lost out here in the middle of the woods. All right, Sean says he's got a burn pit over there. Hey, Sean. Well, I got something here that's, I don't know, it's intriguing. Let me turn you around and show you what it is. It could be very, very old. All right, so we got a non-ferrous piece and a ferrous piece, iron and a piece of copper. Let's look at this one first. So this, wider on this end, something would have went down in there, pointier on this end. Could that be a tip to a sword scabbard? I don't know, what do you guys think? You guys will have to help us out with that one. And then right here, I thought it was just a piece of metal, but that is a blade to an axe head. And it's very possible this could be a trade axe head. I mean, it's hard to
say without it. Actually, right there would have been, no, this is a shingle axe actually. Right here would have been the spot that you would pull square nails out of. The part that the handle would have went up through goes right here, and that would have been the blade. That would have been an awesome piece. Man, it's too bad I couldn't have found that. But right there you could have seen that's where they would have pulled the nails out when they were putting the old roofs on. Wood shingles or maybe slate. Awesome. Man, I wish I was whole. All right, so very hard to swing. We got, you know, those two good finds in the hole. This is gonna be an amazing sight when we come back here in the fall and winter. Yeah, we're gonna keep going here. I got a little bit more open area here. I haven't left this little 10-foot area where I found that Indian, so, or I'm sorry, where I found that wheat penny, so that's pretty cool. Sword scabbard, axe head. Let's go. All right, Sean says he's got a 94. He's calling me over. I barely see him over there, standing above the weeds. He says he's near the burn pit. Are you still in the burn pit?
Burn pit's right over there.
I told them we're gonna have to watch for wells, hidden wells in here, buddy. So this is the bottom of looks like a cellar hole right here. Nice and deep depression. There's one right here too.
This could be iron, I don't know. 95, 96.
It's solid though? Yeah, it's probably not. Could be a big silver coin, could be a big old brass buckle. It could be a big piece of junk. Ooh!
That happened twice now.
Dude, that's almost complete. Oh, don't pull on that. That's awesome. It's a pocket watch.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I know. That's the, that'll break. I would soak it. It's just missing the guts.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you got any design on the back?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just copper pocket watch. If I had silver wash on it, that's pretty neat.
Awesome, dude.
Now you know why they ring up so high, because they're shaped just like a large
Turn
silver
it over.
coin.
Let's see the back. Oh, it's got a design on there. Floral design.
Really?
Yep. Yes, sir.
I should get eyeglasses. Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I should get eyeglasses, you know.
Sean's eyes are bad. Mine are getting worse. Yes, the joys of getting old. Our eyes are not like they used to be.
That would have been pretty.
Yeah. We'll get you close up here. Look at this mess. I mean, just the little areas we're able to swing, we're finding relics and the coin. So it's a nice little town here. What do you think that this town was for? No coal mining areas around here, no hillsides, anything like that. No miners tags yet. We still got to find one of those. So let's turn you around and show you this piece. There it is. Fucking cool if it was all silver.
Oh, man.
Great find.
Thanks, buddy.
That's odd. I can hear Sean. There's his tripod in that tree. I have no idea. Sean! You all right? Why's your tripod in his tree? So he doesn't lose it, he said. I'm a little nervous, make sure he didn't fall into a hole. All right, well, I got to find over here. There's another cellar hole right here. Can't hardly see it, but it's there. Right there. There's a little piece of non-ferrous material. I think that is a salt or pepper shaker. Looks similar to the ones we have today. It's knurled on the sides. Got a little wide mouth opening for lots of salt, or a couple of small holes there for a little bit of salt, just like ours today. Not sure what that would have dated to, but that's pretty cool.
Super cool finding the hole right at the base of this tree, and it wasn't even buried. I mean, it was a super loud 90, 91 on the dais too, which is normally a coin. Could be, you know, a large piece right at the surface, but in this case, that's what it was. But awesome find. Wait till you see it. All right, so there's the tree. It wasn't leaning up against the tree. It was underneath that grass right there. Can you read what it is? PENNA 1926. Not sure exactly what the number is right now, but it says display on middle of back. So what this was a hunting license. That is awesome. I'm gonna clean this up, find out what they look like, the color of them, and I'm gonna paint it. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. A 98-year-old hunting license, still laying almost on the surface. Very awesome find.
What's going on?
So I come over to tell Jerry, once I clean this item up that I just found, that you just saw, I looked it up on eBay. When it's refurbished and clean, $180 all day long. Jerry doesn't know what it is yet.
Not that I would, not that we're gonna sell it, but it's always funner to know that some of the stuff you find is worth.
Hold your hand out in front of the camera. I'll drop it in it. Close your eyes.
All right, I'm closing them. I'm gonna feel it first. And it feels like a piece of junk, to be honest with you.
That's what I thought it was when I dug it.
All right, so I haven't opened my eyes yet. My guesses are, okay, it's not a piece. I know it's something good, so it's not like a piece of tin plate or something. Being in the woods here, maybe an early license plate.
Close.
Hunting license?
Yep.
Is it really?
Yep, 1926.
Wow, that is cool.
So also when I looked it up.
So it's 112.85.
Well, this, see how it says
That's his
CO
number
right here?
Yeah.
That's county. And is that a number 3?
Yeah. But
county number 3, which I don't know if that's the county we're in, but
1926 PENN. Let's say display on middle of back. Can you imagine that? That's cool. That's a nice find, buddy.
Yep, I'm gonna clean that up, and like I said on the last clip,
congratulations.
Clean it up, and I'm gonna paint it. They were yellow and blue.
Really?
The plate was yellow, as you can still kind of see the yellow on it.
Yeah.
And the numbers were blue.
Huh.
Just like the old style Pennsylvania license plates, the same color.
That's pretty neat. Huh. Awesome. All right, so I got something interesting here. I've never seen anything like this one before either. So let's go ahead and turn you around and show you what this one is. I have a guess what it might be, but you guys will have to help us out. Okay, in this hole here, we popped out about an 80, and this come out of the hole now. It's lead. It's very heavy, but if you look close, it's got some numbers on it in the middle. Now it's a 69, or it's 60, well, 65 maybe this way. And then the edges over here, like that kind of reminds me of like an animal walking to the left, or maybe an E. But I think it might be like some kind of a scale weight to be lead and to have numbers on it. It would make sense. It could possibly be a scale weight, but you guys would have a better idea than me. First time I've ever dug anything like that. Tell us what you guys think. All right, so I hit this spot here, and my freaking metal detector is going crazy over this mound. And I don't know what the heck it is. Well, I have an idea what it is now. I started digging. Check this out. Got something decorative right here in the hole.
What in the world is that?
It's huge, dude. I'm gonna pull it out of the ground. I don't know if this whole thing is brass. Ready? Oh.
Is that a bed frame?
Yeah, I think it's a headboard to a bed. Wow. Check that out.
That's pretty crazy right there.
It's real decorative. Each little spot, I mean, it's got to be iron, but it was going crazy. I wonder if these connections here are like brass or something. I don't know. I bet you they are. But check that out. Yeah, my metal detector was going crazy. Yeah, it's heavy, I can tell you that much.
That is a heck of a find right there.
Sure is. Pretty neat.
It's got to be almost 100-year-old.
Oh, at least.
Headboard.
Yep, I bet you it is.
Or frame, I guess it would be.
Yeah, I like that. You can take this one out of here.
If it was all brass, I'd be carrying it.
It's heavy. It is heavy.
All right, so the find I have in the hole here, it's a staple of every home site that we usually go to in the woods. Gonna film it regardless. It's a piece of a harmonica reed. So this would have been obviously a reed that was inside the harmonica that they were out here playing. Had to pass the time somehow. Another awesome find in the middle of the woods. Let's keep going.
Hey Sean, I got something good. Don't dig yours yet, come over and look at mine. Yeah, I got something for Sean's bunghole. I got something for your bunghole.
TP.
TP. All right, out popped. Nice high tone. A decorative barrel tap. I believe that's what that is. So, you know, I think the old saying, bunghole, a barrel hole is called a bunghole, and this would be a barrel tap for the bunghole of a barrel.
Bunghole's never not funny.
But that's pretty cool. It's all brass. It rings up really high in the machine. Sometimes they have decorative handles here. You can tell this one's been used quite a bit. Actually may have been handmade. Yeah, it's got a couple holes there. Not exactly sure how it would have went in, but there you go. Barrel tap.
You know what this is?
All right, Sean's got this. This is your 90 signal?
No.
Sean's got a 90 signal over there, but we got this. What the heck is that?
It says Pitts PA on it.
Pitts, PA.
Yeah, right here.
Anybody have any idea what that is? I ain't never seen anything like that.
There's like holes on the bottom.
Huh.
Maybe it's some kind.
It's like a
gas.
cast material, huh?
I'm not sure. I think these are brass fittings or copper.
What do you guys think? That's pretty neat. Huh. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go listen to Sean's 90 over here. He says it sounds small. That's always a good sign when you have something ringing up really high like that. We're at? Yeah. Okay. It seems big, but go ahead and dig it.
Sounds small to me.
Well, I can lift my machine up real high off the ground and kind of hear it. Not that high up, but like, you know, right there. See what it is. Live dig.
Come on, something good.
Something good, something good.
92, 93.
What do you guys think? Brass, silver, junk, canning jar lid? Oh.
Maybe this big. What is that? Is that the first piece of aluminum crap that we found in here? It actually it almost looks like a...
like a hubcap to a... no, it wouldn't be bending like that.
I was thinking one of the molds. There's aluminum molds, you know, for baking. Pen? Maybe it is a cap for something.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be good.
Keep going.
Welcome to the jungle, right? That's what it looks like behind me. Anyway, it's a cool find in the hole. When I first dug it up, got a nail out of the hole, swung over it again, saw that it was something pretty cool. We're going to turn you around. I haven't looked at it yet, but I know it's something pretty cool. All I saw, it's a kind of almost like a figure 8 kind of shape. That is a pretty neat find right there. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Doesn't look like there's a place for any pins to attach, but it does have fancy on it. I'm gonna brush it off, see what kind of details we can get. I can almost see some gold, some gilt coming through there. All right, so there's the find. It has stars on both ends, which that's what those points are. The points to the star. Design all around it. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I just have no idea what it was from. There's no connecting points on it, which is odd. It is definitely a neat find nonetheless. I'm actually right next to another cellar hole here that I haven't been over this far yet. So we're gonna see if maybe there's some more cool stuff right around this one. All right, so I got a good find here. The swamp we come through is down over the hill there, we come up out, and I got a little open area here, but you can see right here, a beaver from the pond's been coming up and chewing on some of these trees through here. But right at the base of this tree, I have this non-ferrous piece here. Now, we find a lot of these at old home sites, and this one is almost completely gone. But that there is our harmonica reed. So you can imagine them sitting up here on this hillside off this little town, looking out over the swamp, playing an old harmonica over 100 years ago. So that's pretty neat. Would have been like that. It is busted. And these reeds, like I said, are non-ferrous. You would have had a big, thicker piece of wood sandwiched in there, and that would have been part of the old harmonica. I haven't seen Sean a little bit. He's up over the hill. I better go check on him to make sure he didn't fall in any well. We'll hopefully pull a few more things out of here. Let's go. All right, so I'm like right next to where I just dug that 8-shaped piece of jewelry. I think I have some pretty awesome in the ground, and it's the depth of the pinpointer. So it was a deep signal. I just got a glimpse of it. I think I know what it is. I'm gonna spin you around and we're gonna look at it together, pull it out of the ground together. This is gonna be pretty cool. All right, let's get some of the jungle weeds out of the way. You see, you might be able to see it down there. So this is what I saw right here. I just saw the edge. Oh, I see a purple stone. What is this thing? Oh, hopefully I didn't break it right there. No, it's bent over. Wow. I think it's going to be a brooch, but that is absolutely beautiful. Unbelievable. See if I can do a little bit of brushing. I don't want to kick that purple stone out of there. What are the chances that hung on for the last 100 years? There's even more stones up top. Wow, this thing is absolutely stunning. Unbelievable. Check that out. That is nuts. the design on it is absolutely insane. As you can see on the back, you know, it was a pin or a brooch. I don't want to get too crazy with it because I want to be able to preserve this the best I can. That is absolutely beautiful piece. I'm gonna go show Jerry this. He's gonna love this. I'm just gonna keep working real slow through here because I'm only like 4 feet from where I found that last piece of jewelry. Kind of weird how there's 2 pieces of jewelry right here next to each other.
All right, Sean wants to surprise me with something else. Guess what I got? Wait, hold on. So look, there's Sean's bag, and I dug something decent right there.
I swung through here.
Well, yeah. Yours is probably better than mine though. Let's see. Okay. It feels like another piece of junk. I'm sure it's not. Okay, I feel there's a little clip right there. Hold on. I feel a little like clasp or something.
It's one of the most beautiful things I've found so far this year.
It's not silver, is it?
No, it's not silver.
Okay. All right, let's look at it. Whoa! It is a pin. Wow, it's got
like jewels
stones in it. That is awesome. It's missing the bottom stone. That is cool, dude.
When it came out of the ground, when it was wet,
yeah,
those stones looked unreal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, spray that beast up. While he's doing that,
I'll just put a little bit of water
spray
on
it. Here's my find. Hold on. There's my find. Right. I thought it was gonna. I for sure thought it was gonna be a an Indian head scent. Not sure what that is. A gear of some kind, maybe. But let's take a look.
I wish that would have been silver.
Imagine how beautiful that would have been.
Yeah.
Silver.
I mean, it can't be silver, but it would clean up so much better than that. But
yeah, it would have.
Like, can you see like
probably like a silver wash on it?
Yeah, can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Silver wash on it.
Yeah. That's cool. That's a display piece.
Beautiful find.
Yeah. All right, let's keep rolling.
All right, I have a finding hole here. It's been a little while since I found something, but I have a compact. We're gonna open it on camera together to see if there's a coin in it. I don't hear anything in it, but there could be, who knows. So these compacts are normally, you know, 1920s and 30s, and it's empty. Nothing in it, it's just a regular compact. I'm gonna brush it, see if there's any designs on it. If there is, I'll come back and show you. All right, so there is a little bit of a fancy design on it, just around the outer rim of it. I've seen a lot fancier ones, but once the lady ran out of her makeup or whatever that was in here, I'm assuming there was probably a mirror on this side maybe, it served no purpose, so she had to go get another one. I guess it was a throwaway world back in the 1920s and 30s too. This turned out to be a pretty good site. Even though everything was from the turn of the century, we do know that there was activity here in the 1800s. We're gonna make a return trip to this, see if we can't find some stuff from the 1800s. If you like this content, give us a like, hit the subscribe button, check out that video. Otherwise, we'll see you out there for the next adventure.